Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about everything from video games to politics to just whatever the heck we feel like talking about. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I'm Saf.
And I'm Tang. And welcome to Gaming Dads.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Gaming
Gaming
Dads.
Dads! What up?
We really appreciate y'all coming in and seeing us again. If you would, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get on with this video. So today we are talking about BlizzCon Online. What a fancy name. So I was watching one video today. The guy was called Blizconline.
Like, who came up with that, dude? Who came up with that?
It took at least 6 devs to make that. But it's
I
all good.
mean, I can see they're trying to say BlizzCon Online, but it comes out as BlizzConline. Like, wouldn't BlizzCon Live been catchier, cooler? Like,
or is it Blisk Online?
BlizzCon? That's just crazy.
Online.
I think BlizzCon Live would have been better. BlizzCon Live would have been better.
But anyway,
tell us what you think in the comments.
This is a wonderful thing will drop on February 19th.
Yep, February 19th. It's going to be free for everyone. It's going to be the first year I don't have to pay to watch it. It's been kind of like a special routine. Like, me and my wife would watch it like every year together. So even last year, which was a terrible year. So anyways, moving on. This is the 30th. We're in the 30th year for Blizzard, their 30th anniversary.
Congratulations, Blizzard.
Long 30 years and a lot of games. We'll go over some of their business just to see how massive this company is. So, Blizzard had roughly 400 million active users last year. Like in 2020, Activision Blizzard had 400 million users. That's more than the entire. That's if everyone in America and half of Canada played games all the time, all month. Like, it's that many people.
It's a lot.
And the 400 million active users, believe it or not, that doesn't even count Chinese players, because they're counted on a different metric.
Oh, that's because they got their own little private thing going
on. Yeah, they pay by the minute. Did you know that? They pay by the minute for a while. The monthly active users grew year over year for the 6th consecutive quarter. They saw strong engagements over classic and modern games, aka vanilla still rocking.
Yeah, it is, man. Well, we have a couple gillies that play the crap out of it.
We literally we have a paladin who is late every raid because he's finishing his raid in freaking vanilla. So
yeah.
Player engagement trends are up. Shadowlands release is stronger than levels typically seen. Diablo Mobile. Oh my God. I'm gonna play the video. You all know it. Don't you have phones?
Do you guys not have phones?
Yes, I have a phone. Doesn't mean I want to play a game on it. Okay.
Is that when he damn near got booed off stage?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor guy.
Oh, that was hilarious.
So something interesting that you brought up in it says the team intends to deliver more and frequent premium World of Warcraft content to sustain and expand the Warcraft community.
Yeah, like what a word soup. What a word soup.
The multiple initiatives underway to experience WoW on a more consistent basis on more platforms than ever before.
So right there, what jumps out to me is Xbox and PlayStation platforms, obviously. Now, we were talking about this before. What do you see as multiple initiatives and experiences on a consistent basis?
Our views are completely different. I personally think that it means like initiatives in the sense of, you get your WoW, you pay for 6 months of WoW and you get a mount, or you pay 3 months, you get a transmog set, which I wasn't too fond of this recent one where it was like this like pixie looking thing. Like, I thought that was corny looking, but that's just me.
You're thinking it's just going to be more like bundles to get you to buy more sub time.
I think it'll be like more micro purchases, yeah.
So to me, multiple initiatives, I see that as them supposedly trying to say like, we're gonna do more patches, we're gonna try to provide more content.
Hopefully.
And a consistent basis. Consistent basis could be a weird thing because are you talking like am I right? Is it just more content and then more content means you play more? Or are they gonna get crazy and talk about maybe free to play? Like, are we gonna log on to WoW and when you raid it for 3 weeks and you want that kill, you just go and drop $100 USD and buy your freaking legendary weapon or something? Which would of
Mm,
course ruin World of Warcraft.
yeah, I'd probably quit playing then because what is there to really aim for? So
So
and it would be pay to win for like PvP.
definitely.
It would like destroy PvP.
The closest game, and I haven't played a lot of it. I haven't even played the end game, but in Final Fantasy, the 14 or 15, whichever the online one is, I'm sure some people are like slapping me right now for blasphemy, but they come out with more content, way more than WoW does, but it's not like there's no difference at all to it. Which the same argument could be made for WoW. But they constantly have to grind even harder than WoW players do. But they also sell gear and loot and stuff for
Yeah,
money.
they do. A lot
So
of it's transmog stuff though. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of it is, but there from what I'm hearing, a lot of it is like in-game best in slot type stuff. Like they
Mm.
don't sell you a
Gotcha.
whole set, but they will sell like a couple badass pieces that like they look amazing, they hit the hardest, or you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah, yeah.
BIS stats, like all that. Um, coming up, it looks like 2022 is probably going to be a big year for Blizzard. And they pretty much
Well,
they've been rocking. They're saying WoW momentum is unusually high for a non-expansion year. I'm sure the COVID has a lot to do with that.
100%.
So,
Everybody was sitting in their house, bored, quarantined, like, let me jump on some WoW. Hence why I'm getting all these crappy people on my Mythic Pluses.
God forbid you try to plug your heroic because you're tired of your guild not killing it. Cough, cough.
Oh my God, Sired and Athreus guys is still beating our butt. Like we got them down to 18%. I
All right.
suspect a kill next week, but it's been
Yeah,
rough.
we will kill it next week. If I have to sit half the freaking raid in 10 minutes, we're gonna kill it. But
All right,
moving on. We got the BlizzCon, whatever it's called. I'm gonna say
online.
BlizzCon Live. Let's jump to the Celebration Collection.
Oh, you want to talk about the pay?
The
Oh,
money, they want that big money.
yeah. So,
So you want to do the Essential Pack or the Heroic Pack?
oh, you go nuts, man. You do whatever
All right.
pack you want to do.
I'll start out with the Cheapy Pack. The Cheapy Pack gives you 15% off a purchase at the Blizzard store, which I have an email in my email every freaking day for that, so I don't know why I care about that. 10 Madness at the Dark Moon Fairy card packs for some game called Hearthstone. I don't even know what that is.
He knows
Um,
what that is. He's trolling.
I really don't. Hearthstone, what's that? Some crappy game that no one plays? I'm sorry. Um, I just pissed. Like two of our subs just unsubbed. They're not mad.
It's a good game. I think it's more like I couldn't sit behind a computer and play it, but if I'm on my phone and I'm hanging out and I'm just sitting here bored, I could play it. But right now I've been kind of like digging on the Raid Shadow Legends, so
I heard
I don't know.
it's really expensive to keep up with the.
It is with the packs and the constant like updates and everything else. So,
Yeah.
but
Looks
anyway,
like you get a Heroes of the Storm Rogue mount or something for Tracer. I mean, that's kind of cool.
yep.
5 loot boxes in Overwatch. If the game was still relevant, that would be cool. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. 30th anniversary player icon. No one cares. Portraits for StarCraft 2. No one cares. Diablo 3 pet. Portrait. And a WoW Netherwelt pet. I don't give a crap about that. How do you feel about WoW pets?
I don't do battle pets, so I mean I always tell myself, oh, I'm gonna get involved in battle pets.
Yeah, I'm
Just
always
I,
like, man, I
I,
should really give it a go. And then I try it, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this stuff.
yeah, I'm not a big fan.
What
But
is
heroic
the?
pack.
There you go. What does the heroic pack
Heroic Pack
have?
is next. That's basically the $40 one for US servers. That's where you get the mount, the little snowstorm mount that you see. It's like a panda bear with spikes all over it, or a polar bear with spikes all over it. It's okay. It's nothing like you get everything from the pack before. You get the mount. You get wings for Diablo 3 coming out soon. You get the Reinhardt legendary skin, random madness at the
Dude,
Dark
that
Moon Fair
Reinhardt
legendary.
legendary skin. That.
It does look nasty.
Oh my God! And you know I love StarCraft too. Like,
Yeah. And then you get some Hearthstone Fairy Legendary card. So, I mean, if you're into it, cool. And then you can go big baller status and get some 30-day sub on WoW and some 5 golden madness dark fair cards and some golden loot boxes in Overwatch, and that'll be irrelevant as soon as Overwatch 2 comes out. And then you get some transmog sets for Diablo 3, which will be irrelevant when Diablo 4 comes out. So
yeah.
I don't know. I probably won't buy any of it. I don't really care for the mount. WoW's like the major Blizz game I play. Other than that, I play HOTS. So
I don't know. We'll see. I if I still played Overwatch, getting the bear mount and the legendary skin combined, I'd probably do that. But I mean, we haven't played Overwatch in what, like, I haven't played it in a year, two, three. Like,
yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
really play.
I don't know. I hate to say it, but yeah, none of this actually looks like worth the money. I mean, $60 for a mount and a skin, basically. That's crazy, man. That's
Crazy.
some crazy stuff.
Some
All right,
crazy.
so moving on. Do you think they're going to announce patch 9.0.5 or 9.1 at BlizzCon?
So when the celebration level kicks off, they'll do like the little intro crap, and then you get to pick from 6 different channels that you want to pick from. And then we'll just go kind of what 36 channels will be. World of Warcraft will be obviously number 1, and that'll be the one I'm tuning into. I think they'll drop. I think I think we're just gonna get our new raid. I think that's what they're gonna drop. What are at least give us an insight on what the raid will be.
So you're thinking
Maybe a
they're
little
going to
sneak peek.
skip point 0.5 and go straight to next tier, point
I don't think they'll
1?
skip 0.5. I think they'll say like 9.0.5 is going to be released as soon as BlizzCon online, like the following weekend, like following Tuesday it'll be released. That's
So
my
you
thoughts.
you think they're gonna do a mid patch at BlizzCon where they like tweak classes, nerf or change a few bosses, maybe add conquest points, something like that, or valor, and then you think they'll give us like a little 5-second video for a new raid or something? Do you,
Yep,
do
I
you,
think they'll give us a little cinematic for the next raid to come, and I think that'll be released probably May, March, or I'm sorry, May to June timeframe.
do you think that'll be the one that gives us a whole new zone this expansion, or do you think they'll use existing content and just add in a zone and new world quest?
I want to say that we're gonna go to the little traders boys like land and see what they're all about, but I don't think so. I think it'll be something. I'm thinking like something Ardenweld, because the seed of life or whatever that the queen keeps is basically keeping the jailer in there. So I think that'll be our next raid.
Yeah,
That's my thought.
the heart
Yeah,
you
the
keep
heart of the
making
forest.
strong. Yep.
Yeah, that's my thought. We'll see.
I tend to agree with you. I got a feeling there'll be a raid in Ardenwild. I think, to like you're saying, I bet the jailer will invade or put in motion some kind of raid or plan. Um,
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. I could also see the trader thing, but I think the trader would probably be more of like a whole new territory. Like we'll get a portal, or they'll add on like a wispy, tower or whatever to port to them. I could definitely see that. Let's see. Moving on, we got some for BlizzCon. They're gonna obviously cover Diablo 4. I'm thinking it's gonna be released in 2022. I'm betting it will not be finished. It will be done early and will be met with very upset millions of customers. What do you think?
I mean, when are people not upset? Like, it could be like I think Blizzard releases games in alpha like status and stuff like that that some companies throw out fully what they think is fully polished. So like fully released games
That's
is
mighty
alpha
nice
or
of you.
beta. I mean, I think Blizzard's a good company, man. I mean, you could sit here and shit on it all day, but at the end of the day, anybody who's watching this channel, and I know myself, I've been playing it for since I was in my
Ever.
20s, and I'm
Yeah.
40 now. So you know, I've been playing for almost 20 years. So I love Blizzard. I think they put out good product. Um, but I mean, obviously, there's always gonna be somebody that's not happy with something.
Well,
So
to be fair, I'm gonna take the other side of this. They have just been stepping in so many PR blunders the last year or two. Like the whole
excuse me.
the whole Chin broadcasting thing, where like free China or Hong Kong and all the penalties and all the China worship and Activision like closed down Blizzard's Europe like social studio. I know Bellier now has like lost all his contacts that were inside Blizzard in Europe. Like they completely got rid of the RTS team. They no longer
Mm,
have anyone working on anything StarCraft related.
yeah, I heard
They might have a dev or two still putting out a skin or something, but like that's it.
Okay,
Um,
so since you brought up StarCraft, what do you think what's going to happen in StarCraft?
Absolutely nothing.
No new maps, no new nothing.
If there's any game that I love more than WoW, it's StarCraft. And like I said, if anything, I think they'll do like they might patch it or drop like on in their multiplayer. They have a mode where like you can just whoa. Brady's the goat, by the way. Brady's the goat.
Go Bucks.
Mahomes, you'll catch up. Don't worry, buddy. She's gonna take you a while. You got stomped by the goat. It happens.
Like this.
Anyways, back to StarCraft.
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, I think they'll release like maybe a skin pack or a new hero for their like multiplayer weird unit collection, and that's it.
Yeah.
They would have been probably releasing footage and knowledge of that StarCraft 2 game that they canceled last year if they hadn't totally quit it. So,
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
and a lot of those people now have started their own studios. So in a couple years, we could be hearing about a lot of cool games. So,
Hopefully, hopefully. Oh, actually, I want to rewind real quick, go back to Warcraft. I think the classic one will also be involved, and I think Burning Crusade will be released with this.
yeah, definitely. I think the only question is, will they release a Burning Crusade game separate, or will the vanilla servers turn into Burning Crusade? And if they do just turn them into Burning Crusade, what's to stop all the freaking drama that they had for years, which caused them to create the vanilla WoW servers? You know what I'm talking about? Like the Nostradamus servers and all the private servers. It like I'm thinking like they'll release BlizzCon and then they'll release Wrath and then they'll release Panda or whatever what the order, right? As we release new expansions, right? That's kind of what we're thinking. Like they can alternate every other year, right? So like
Hmm.
we got Shadowlands last year. So this Christmas you'll get Burning Crusade. And then next year, next Christmas, ideally I bet they're shooting for the next retail WoW. You see how they're kind of treating that kind of like
Yeah,
Activision does Call of Duty? Like
yeah, like leapfrogging it.
every year you get a new Call of Duty. Every year. And some
Yeah.
years it's garbage, most years it's the same. I think it's what they're trying to do, but we'll see.
I mean, what if they do that though? Are they going to do that with everything? So then they come out with Wrath. So then they'll bring up Wrath servers, and then have
Exactly. I don't
like
think they
I think that'll
can.
be too much. I think that'd be
Yeah,
too much.
it'd be unsustainable. And then I mean, how bad would server populations be in 5 years when on the vanilla realm? When God knows you're on like mop for that cycle, and we're three. We finally have a battle mage on retail. Like
Yeah. I mean, there's some serious devout players that play classic. Me and you both tried it. I tried to level like probably the hardest tune to level. I tried to level a pally. I got to level 40, and I was like, I can go on my retail and kill like 19 different enemies at the same time, and then I come here and I get worked by like one.
one mob is like
God
smacking you
forbid, I pull a
around.
second one. So
Boom.
I just couldn't get behind it again. Like I didn't want to suffer anymore. So all those people who are out there playing that classic, good on you. We talked about StarCraft. Let's go on to
Let's do Overwatch.
let's do Overwatch. I play a little bit of Overwatch. I don't really play much. Last BlizzCon, they were going to release or the announcement that they're releasing here Overwatch 2, and then they also released the new tune. What was that tune's name?
The confirmed new hero is Sojourn. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if
what
that's
it
the one
is.
they announced.
That is it. Okay, so I think they'll announce one more, and then I think Overwatch now will probably get one more, and then maybe a map. Oh, and for Overwatch 2, I think they'll release maybe another map or two, and one more hero to get you kind of hyped up for it. I see that release in at the end of this year, maybe early next year.
See, Overwatch 2 isn't even really like they made me so mad with how they did the Overwatch. They announced Overwatch 2, but really they're just adding PvE, which I'm totally cool with. Like you remember that mini game they did where like we went around for a week or two, killed a bunch of bots, almost went us.
It was in the Halloween event.
It was whatever. It wasn't the coolest thing in the world, but I mean, imagine if they had added some cinematics and some cool stuff. It would have been really cool. Especially, I mean, Blizzard cinematics.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely don't think this is going to release till 2022. Probably late 2022, like after BlizzCon in 2022. Now, there is a rumor that they're going to launch the multiplayer in 21. I've even heard some people, I'm sure that's just wishful thinking. They're trying to say that they think if you buy the Epic pack and you get the Reinhardt skin, that they're going to give you like a limited alpha window or something. But I'm sure
That'd be kind of
that
cool too.
that would be cool, but I mean, what are the odds of that being real? I'm sure
I mean,
that's
if they were going to do that,
daydreaming.
I would think that they would put that in there because that would
Yeah,
encourage people to buy that.
that would
Like,
sell a lot more.
like I might actually buy it if I heard that. You know what I mean? Like if they
Yep.
were like, "Oh, you could maybe some sneak pass into the alpha." Like, oh well, okay, I'll chunk out $50 and try it out. But
Yes, sir.
with it just being a secret, no thanks. I'll just wait and be pleasantly surprised for all those who did, all those big money rollers. You know what I mean? Moving on to Hearthstone, not much to talk about it. They got recently, I think they brought out the new, what is it, the Dark Moon Fair, whatever it
Don't
is.
ask me,
Card
dude.
spec. I don't know.
I don't read anything about Hearthstone. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
I don't really play it too much. I used to watch on occasion, a couple of little streamers used to do on there, but I got into Hearthstone for a little bit, and then I was just like, it was like every other month I felt like I was buying a new expansion for it. So I was like, screw this.
Yeah, I hear the packs can get quite pricey.
Yeah. And
What
then
about
we
what do
have
you got for HOTS?
Here's the Storm. All right, so everybody's like, "Oh, the game's dead because it doesn't have esports." Dude, I play HOTS pretty consistently still. Like it's still fun. There's a level of toxicity in every like MOBA
Every
game like that.
game, certainly
Yeah, man. I
competitive
mean,
games like MOBA.
look at WoW, dude. There's toxicity over here.
Oof,
But
a lot of toxicity.
I mean, if you guys want to roll around in MOBA, dude, HOTS is totally valuable. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. It's like all the characters that you know. You can jump in a match, play for 30 minutes, be done, and like you don't have much time. But the community is slowly growing again. Like it like kind of died out there for a while, but it is growing again, and there seems to be more people. Like it just, and I say this because the ranked games, the queue times are far less than what they were. Like I used to sit in queue for like almost 15 minutes just to get in a ranked game, and now it seems like maybe
Maybe that goes
5
back
minutes
to
tops.
the what we talked about at the top of the video, the monthly active users,
Yeah, I don't think we'll get much with HOTS. I think maybe we'll just get a new hero release, um, like a preview and maybe some map changes and maybe a new map or two. But I think that's about the extent that we'll get from it. I don't see it
I'd be
coming back in
surprised.
competitive.
I'd be
But
surprised if you got 2 maps and a tune.
yeah, I mean, I think so because if you look at it like over the years, like the first year, like I think it was 12 tunes were released, and the next year it was like 9. Then it was like 4, and then 2 last year, and then this year I'm just guessing it's just probably 1 because I mean they basically nerfed that group to like nothing. So, but
Yeah.
there is consistent. I mean, it's not stale. It's not like they let the game go to crap. There's still updates. There's still balance changes. There's still all those things. So, I mean, I have a blast in it. I love HOTS. Like, I'll probably play it until they just to say, we're taking it offline. But I like it. I think
I
it's fun.
mean,
Give me
I
a
hate
break
to
from
say
home.
it, but even me, like whenever we get bored of a game or whatever, we always end back up in some freaking MOBA. So
Mm-hmm.
HOTS is giving us plenty of entertainment and gaming,
For
and we
sure.
go back to it. I think HOTS is probably the one game I've spent the most money on, except for WoW. Like I've got a lot of tunes in HOTS, a lot.
Yeah,
So
I like HOTS. So
it's a lot of
I got
fun.
them all to like level 10, and then I just try to get them up a little bit more over time. So I
Yeah.
took a break from it, obviously, because Shadowlands came out. And right before I left, like May came out and Deathwing came out, and they were both pretty cool. I mean, I had no issue with them. I think I got into like level 8 or 9, so I'll probably get back into it in another month or so. So we'll see
AKA
how it goes.
once we've got AOTC and you're bored of your
Right.
alts and we're deep in Mythic.
That won't happen. But I'll still
It's
be all
gonna
fine.
happen. All
I'll
right,
still-
so to wrap this up,
Well,
what do you?
hold up. We got one more game, and that's Diablo.
Yeah,
How could you forget Diablo?
it's forgettable, unfortunately.
Nah.
I mean, I thought Diablo 3 was really good. I played a bunch of it. I like the Real Money Auction House just because of what it kind of offered, but at the same time,
Mhm.
obviously, pay to win's bad.
Mhm.
But I think it'll be released 2022. I think we
Yep.
did talk about this. I went over how to be in a bad state, and everyone will moan and complain about it. So
Okay. The only thing I think that you'll get is you'll get a new class.
yeah, they'll
I don't know
give a
what
new
it'll be.
class.
I have no idea what it'll be. But I have some ideas on a new WoW class, and we'll talk about that in our next video, though.
I'm excited
So
for that. But to
yes,
finish this
it's
out,
epic.
if they were gonna announce a surprise, what do you think it would be, and what platform would it be on?
I mean, obviously, it would be the
Some
PlayStation 5 because my son has it, and it's amazing. I haven't
Real,
played on it, but I've
real.
watched him play it, and the graphics are just simply phenomenal. And I even talked to you about this. I was like, dude, could you imagine playing WoW with a controller? And you're like, well, I've tried it before. It's not that bad. But you even brought up a good point. Like, you could plug in a USB keyboard and mouse and go to town.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it definitely has the power to do it for sure. And I guess the new Xbox will too. So, I mean, I could see
Well,
it.
I was thinking more of like a new game, not WoW. So like
I mean, I'd be excited to see a new game.
they probably have too many projects for a new game. I mean, if they were gonna announce a new game, it probably would have been that StarCraft first person shooter.
Yeah, I mean, they did just bring in that new Activision team. What was it called? What's it called? They took over a couple things. Oh
I don't
man, I can't
know,
remember.
just more Activision taking over Blizzard. I don't know if it's good or
Yeah,
bad. So
but it's a whole development team, and they're responsible for like the war zones and stuff like that with Call of Duty. So, I mean, they could bring out something. I don't know. You remember back in the day they were talking about the StarCraft
shooter,
like
yeah, they
shooter. That
canceled
was
that
so sweet,
last
but
year.
yeah, they probably won't bring that out. But maybe
Dude, can you
something else.
imagine if they had brought out a shooter FPS? Do you know all I would play forever would have been that? Like WoW would have finally died for me.
It
Like,
wouldn't die.
if I have more love for any game than WoW, it's StarCraft, man. I love some StarCraft. I think they're gonna release that stupid Diablo mobile, and it'll be on phones.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my prediction. So
yeah.
they might I think they might do some kind of more standalone version of like a the table that you have in WoW, or they might pull some kind of weird little phone something like that for WoW too. I think they're gonna try something like that.
We shall see.
Anyways, guys, that's our thoughts and predictions for the upcoming BlizzCon. We're pretty excited and hyped for it. We can't wait. As always, thank you so much for watching. Gaming Dads, we love it. We're trying to grow. 12 more subs. 12 more subs, and that weird, patchy, gray, white beard is gone. It's gone.
For one
It's
video.
gone.
Also,
All
if you
right.
want to hear our takes on what new classes might come out or what new races, please tune into the next video and we will enlighten you on what our
Enlighten you.
ideas
I
are.
like that word. We will enlighten you.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got the best
You got the
new
lowdown, hey?
dude. I got the best idea. Like I even bounced off some of our
Give us a sneak peek here for anyone who's made it this far in the video. Give us a sneak peek.
You would be a demigod.
Demigod. I'm already a demon hunter. Shit, I am a demigod.
Telling you.
You
When y'all
heard it
hear my
here,
idea,
guys. A
y'all hear
demigod.
my idea, you're gonna be like, dude, that would be sick. Because we already talked. You heard the rumors about the Shadow Hunter and then the Tinkerer. Dude, my idea blows up. By the way, I might even get called by Blizzard to help develop this crap. So get ready. See us next video. Subscribe, like.
Subscribe.
Thank
12 subs and his beard's finally gone. Sub, please.
for one
Hit
bid, but you'll
hit,
see my
hit that like button. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment. Thank you so much for watching. And with that, Gaming Dads out.